T-Top, top business American, king of the state. We rock on rapgrid.com. Make sure y'all check out my new video, Can't You Tell? And subscribe to the channel.
Like the dumbest shit that I was here is like people were like, yo, it's just a joke, it's just a joke, I offend everybody. It's like, you know what, people got enough bullshit in their life based on, you know, like their like race, sexual orientation, all this crazy shit they have to deal with every day, and their economic status, whatever, without you piling on with the stupid words, because words do affect people, words really do. And I think it's often like it's either guys or it's white dudes or straight white dudes who are always like, it's just a joke. It's like, because it doesn't fucking affect you, and that's the thing, it doesn't hurt them, so they can't empathize, and they're shitty human beings because their parents fucked up, and I can't be a part of that. So I know a lot of people say, oh, you soft because you're all politically correct. It's like, no, the soft thing is to just go with the trend, which is to always be an asshole. The courageous thing and the actual like transgressive different shit to do is not be an asshole to everybody, because there's some real bad shit in the world, and we don't fight it by letting like entertainment be this refuge for being a dickhead to everybody. Like, that doesn't matter. It doesn't help anyone.
Well, let me say this, right? I kind of want to close it out.
Yeah, no.
But in closing, I want to say this, right? I think you should battle rap, and because I feel like battle rap needs people like you. Because when you have an industry and you have someone that comes along and changes things and redefines those lines that people don't really step over, that's when a different type of value comes to that person.
I appreciate that, and I think that would be dope. Like, one thing that fucked me up, I think it was Roan made this like Eric Garner remark, and I was like, nah, like that like, fuck all that. Like, it was insane that like, in light of something that was like a truly like an actual atrocity in our country, that he like make a joke about it, and it's not funny. It's not funny. That some shit like that is just not funny. It never will be. No reason to make a joke out of it, and I don't fuck with like, I've even talked to my man Caustic, like, I can't, the race shit from like a white guy, you can't do that shit. I'm not, like, it's not right, because for one thing, if you're like a white dude doing like a black art form, you're stepping on someone's, you know, tracking like dirt and shit in someone else's house, and that's fucked up. That's, you know, like, that kind of goes back to like what Lord Jamar was saying, like about white rappers. There's some truth to it. There is some truth. He said some other stuff that I don't agree with, but like the part about you have to know the cultural context you're operating within, and if you don't, and if you just disregard it, that doesn't make you badass. That doesn't make you like a rebel. It makes you a piece of shit, straight up. I'll straight it to anybody. It's like it's this whole like anti-PC shit. It comes from people who just don't. They don't have any, like I said, they don't have any empathy. They don't have a conscience, or that it's not working right, or they're dumb as fuck because they haven't really explored the ethical dimensions of it. And if they disagree with me, fine, cool, say it to me, and I'll tell you why you're wrong. And if you're like some like white dude like myself who's saying that shit, who's like, oh, and quote unquote anti-PC, well, like, you ain't got a horse in the game, so why the fuck are you the one who's so angry about people being sensitive about people who actually go through some shit because of who they are? Everyone goes through some shit, but the difference is going through the shit because of your identity, because of your background. That's a whole different thing. And in battle rap, I was fucking that up. I have people quote to me that the fox is a F word. I don't say that fucking word. I said that shit, and people quote it back to me, and I'm like, yo, that shit is terrible. You know, like, you got kids who like commit suicide over being stigmatized with words like that.
I want to actually Gattas, let me use you for a second. Come here. You. Yes.
How you doing?
Hi.
Oh, wonderful to see you. Nice to meet you.
All right, Gattas. So this is what SoulCon is talking about, right? He's saying that like he realizes that what he says in battles affects people's lives, you know, fans and stuff like that. They repeat back the things that you say in battles, and it's more than words to a lot of people, right?
Right.
So he said that when he said Fox is he doesn't say the word anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Right? Fox is a faggot.
Oh, he don't say faggot no more?
Yeah, he doesn't say that anymore.
I didn't really say it outside of battling.
So he was just talking about like gay fans and stuff like that. Like, having conversations with him and seeing how much his words affected them, right?
Oh.
So this is a conversation me and you have had many times about your words affecting people, right? So I kind of wanted to draw you into the conversation because are you offended when you see that in a certain battle, somebody makes light of something that is serious or that is part of your life?
Do I get offended?
Yeah.
I don't, but that's because I don't give a fuck about any of these fuckers. I'm sorry. I'm heartless. I'm soulless. So that's why I don't. It's not. I don't have an emotional attachment to anything they say. I don't believe anything they say. What up, Kirby? Where are you at though? I was on the way. But I do feel him as far as our words being more than just in battle words. It's like music. It's more than just music. When I had Road to 16, my Shayna Ashley battle about me having a seizure, mad fans came and was like, hit me up and was like, yo, I have seizures too, da 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 da. And I was like, wow, like I put that in the battle to have real talk because I was trying to show versatility. I didn't realize that people would identify with that and be like, yo, you helped me, and now I feel like I can do something. I feel like I can do music. This isn't gonna hinder me. So in that aspect, I do agree. It is definitely effective. But as far as being offended, I feel like battle rap comes with tough skin. You know what I mean?
Well, what like besides you being offended, because like I never, if people make Jewish jokes, I'm never offended. I don't give a shit. I like the same thing. But the fans, like I worried about the fans.
Okay.
Like, that's what I worry about. Like and the fans not getting that line. Because some fans, yeah, I never meant any of the shit, but they don't get that line between, I say rap and reality, and like they don't get where battling ends and where like actual life starts. And so they think it's cool to say all the same shit that we say in the battle, like just to everyone else, just among their friends, to other people, like
for sure.
Because I saw like I'd call someone some stupid homophobic term in the battle, and I'd look at fans of mine using that language and not having those values, and they probably already had those values, like they just and I didn't create that, but I made it. I felt like I made it okay in their mind a little bit more, which I don't know, but
let me see from your perspective, right?
Yeah.
Because this is we know how crazy people are in the fans. We can almost predict what they're gonna say on the comments on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So when SoulCon says this stuff, because we talked about him battling and all kind of stuff, when he says this stuff and people are like, oh, you're a tree hugger, stop acting like a biatch and get in a battle, right? Do you think there's actual value that he has without sounding like a tree hugger?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I love trees.
Yeah.
No, but the reason I say that though is because you have fans that might like some of the street content you say that might say that about him, but they hear your perspective on it and be like, damn, she's right. That's why I asked you.
Oh, well, I agree with what he's saying. I think that for the most part, the fans do take things that we say out of control. Like people have come to me and be like, your swag's off, fag sauce, and I'm like, damn, don't say that to me. Like I really am gay.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. That's the thing. That's insane. The shit that they think is okay. Not and I don't say they like, oh, the fans are stupid. People are impressionable. People like, you know, people just, especially when it's dealing with entertainers that they're fans of, or just watching them. They, you know, battle rap is crazy for the amount of like money that you don't make on it. People fucking idolize you, and that's the wild shit. And the amount of praise and adulation battle rappers get, it's like with any other celebrity. It may not be as many people, you may not get all the rewards, but people fucking look up to battle rappers, and you gotta be conscious of that. I don't think there's any medium where you can't say, where you could say, oh, whatever, it's just a joke. Oh, it's just a movie. Oh, it's just a TV show. It's fucking up someone's thoughts in a battle. Like Susar today said, like he said, oh, fuck SoulCon up, you know, battle wise, presumably. And like, I don't care.
Like, you keep trying to push these rookies, push them, but they're pushing them off the cliff. You feel me? Way too early.